Okay, so now it's time for art. So actually, hold on, real quick. Let me. Fuck it, it's fine. Um, it's been a. Last time I drew anything was when I was trying to help Argus with his bark bucks thing, but I don't want to. I do not want to continue on that without him here. So I'm trying to figure out what I should draw next. So let's see. Let's see. Um, First of all, let's just do some doodles. Oop. Why are you green? Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna write my friends' names, their Twitch names. We have a real. Yeah, no, don't like that. Ooh, oh wait, okay, how do I do? A real. Yeah, okay, so we got panda, we got pup. Argus, we got king, culty, 96. We have its core. We have Petrie, I think it's 06. I think that's his name. I'm not sure. And then we have Ursones. And then hearts. Oh, I'm so bad at hearts. So we'll do smiley faces instead. Okay. Alright. Okay, so what we are going to now try to do. So what should we try now? Um Okay, so let's see. Okay, so when I tried drawing my avatar last time, I had issues. I had issues because I felt like I should be good immediately, and I was not. So one of the things I did read about was like a thing called like the Loomis method in terms of like drawing heads. Mainly, it's meant for like human heads. But let's give it a shot. Okay, so we have there and then there, but then also it's like cut off this part because human skulls are not perfect. Okay, so this is like the bottom of the nose. So you know what? Let's do this. How to draw a Okay. Because, like, according to this, where's my pen? When we erase this, this is going to be like the head, right? Because skulls are not perfectly even. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it says that we should draw so this and this. Okay. So then using this, okay, so so I want you all to imagine this person, whoever it is staring straight at us. So according to this guide, this is the circle, right? So like this is going to be like the hairline, I think. This is like the bottom of nose. And I think, well, first of all, this is crooked as all hell. This is the, I want to say, okay, so here, okay, so this is the brow line. Okay, so then in order to do that, then we keep going down. And this is going to be like the chin. Okay, so since this is the ear, okay. So all the examples I'm looking at, unfortunately, they're looking to the side. I unfortunately don't have that, so I'm just gonna guess. So we do like the chin, and then it's probably just gonna go like. Okay. Oh, actually, so this, okay, so this is where it, okay, so this just continues down. And we're gonna give them a sharp jaw. Okay. Ooh, that jaw is very wide, so let's do this again real quick. See, apparently I like to draw things tilted. So that's the thing that I have to worry about. Okay, so let's, and then we're gonna do here, and we're gonna do here, and then I want, no. Nope. And then this is the chin. I don't think that's how it's gonna work, but you know what, fuck it. And then I'm also looking at a guide while I do this. Okay, so the eyebrows. So let's say we're gonna do. I want them to be surprised. So this one is going to be like a whatever. Do that. And then what do eyes look like? So like the human eye is kind of like almond shaped. So then we're just gonna do this. And then like and then eyes are really hard. See, I don't like that at all. Okay, so that's the bottom of the nose. Okay, so this is the bottom of the nose. So a nose looking directly on you, it's like... Okay, so bottom of nose. So then we're going to do... So that this means that the eye is going to... So we're just going to... So we're actually going to lower this more. Okay, so then... So then... No, I don't like that. And then... And then like... How does one draw an eye? I have no idea. I have no idea how to draw an eye. This is so convoluted. And then for like the mouth, what do lips look like? Holy shit, I have no idea. So I know there's like a little a bow. That's not right at all. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So is this right? Not at all. Doing this part freaks me out, so we're just gonna ignore that. So we're just gonna do. Okay, so this is the hairline. So what kind of hairline should we do? You know what? Let's make them bald. Because bald is easy. See, this doesn't make any sense, so... This is so terrible. Okay, you know what? Here, we're gonna start over. I'm not gonna follow this guide in general. Alright, because it's tilted, so... First of all, let's draw a circle. Oh, I like that. That looks good. Oh. Okay. So we have our circle. Actually, I think it's one of the better circles I've ever done. Okay. So for this one, so it's and then whoop. Okay. Y'all are getting an art tutorial because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And I got really sad last time, so I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should actually see something. Okay, so this is the head that it's gonna be facing. Okay, so in this image, okay, so if that part right there is basically where, like, the shape is facing, because the eyes, if I remember correctly, the eyes are going to be like here. So so according to this guide, we need to define the ears, because the human skull is not perfect. So I'm going to copy the guide, so it's like here. Actually, they have another one. So they have another, like, semicircle. I guess that's just to help this. I'll be real with y'all. Like, when I see shit like this, I'm like, oh yeah, I have no business drawing ever at all. Okay, so it says, we first want to start by drawing a perfect circle. Okay, no, not going to work. For the next step, we need to define a center line both horizontally and vertically, which I did. You can do this by across the front and the side. Notice in the illustration above, the red dot markers are front center point. Okay, so that's That's like this part. Okay, then step 3. Next, we will create an oval on the side of the head. This helps us to define the side plane of the head. I have a lot of students struggle with this. I don't know why they did another one. So, like, we need to find the center. Okay, so that's step 1. Both horizontally and vertically across the circle. I did that. You could do this across the front and the side. I don't know why it's like, yeah, so, no. I guess let's just try it. Oop. I mean, it's kind of like a Bob Ross thing, right? Instead of a video, it's just like me trying this, right? A common question is, how big should I make the oval? I find that's the aspect of the layout. The most common answer usually is 2/3 of the initial circle. I tend to deviate from this because I draw more stylized characters. Okay, so 2/3. Okay, how big should I make the oval? I find that it is best to play around the aspect of the layout. The most common answer you will get is 2/3 of its initial circle. 2/3? What initial circle? So, like, so like, no. And then, like, so if I had to, like, actually, hold on, let's see. And then we do like a whoop. It's a weird basketball. So in the diagram, once you get this done, it changes the perspective. So it's more like, now it's like, and then okay. Oh, Jesus. Start with 2/3 approach and come up with that. Skulls are pretty much the same proportions, and that is what it's really meant to be. I will show you how to create exaggerations later on in this post. Alright. Maybe I should have stuck with Silk Song. Maybe that was easier. At least a little less embarrassing. Where's my... Okay. It just says, please don't rush this part. Take your time and log in those lots of sketches. Drawing basic forms from different angles is a better part of getting better at art. Yeah, sure, whatever. Um, draw another example of the freeze. Okay. Reference the top of the oval and draw lines horizontally across the form to establish the first and second third of the face. So it was basically this and like this. And this says like 1, 2, and then 3. Use these new divisions to reference point to draw the bottom third. All right, so now it's like, so if I just go like this, and then, oh wait, hold on, I did it wrong. Okay, so step 2 was using this point. It was like go like follow the curve, I guess. And then whoop. And then the next step, I'm done reading. I'm just, oh, okay, I see. So the reason why this is it, because it's just going to tell me the orientation of like where the ear is going to be. So yeah, I'm just going to do like this. I don't care. And then it's going to be swoop. And then swoop. Okay, and then the next step was to connect this part. So make the chin bigger, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so then it's like, hey. Okay, so again, this is my own thing. So this is hair line. This is brow line. And this is bottom of nose. And that is the chin. So in this one, it's like, hey, draw like basic bitch ass circles, like just whoop. Nope. So like whoop, and like whoop, right? Just to say like, hey, this is where it's gonna go, and then, so if this is the bottom of the thing, then it says draw like a triangle. So that means you have the lip, and then I guess this is like the dimple. Not sure. Basic shapes that I use for facial features. Okay. Okay, so in here, he goes like, you know what, let's use let us use green. So it's like, okay, and then so he also did the nose, which is like, okay, so here it's like, and then, because I'm trying to replicate what he has. then we have like a nostril, and then like a swoop. And then from here you have like, see, here's the thing, right? I don't know what scale to do all this. So in my head, you know what, maybe let's make this a little bit bigger. So we'll do, nope, that's too sharp of a point. And then we'll do the whoop. Nope. Okay, I think I had a decent one, and then I just like lost it. So maybe if I make it bigger so I can actually see it. So we do a thing here, and then like, and then okay, and then we'll do that, and then okay, so I got the nose. Let me get rid of this part at least. And then the mouth is like, so he did like a swoop. I don't know what mouths look like, man. I want to draw furry characters. Like, and then shoot. There's no way that's right, right? And then we have eyebrows, right? So then we go Joie. And then a Shoha. Oh, at some point they drew another circle, like here. At some point. I don't know. I think that works. Why not, right? So then it's like, oh, go back to the green, and then it's like we go like swoop, curves into here, and then no, he's got chunky lips, so we're gonna do like this instead. And then from here, we're just gonna do let's see if I can delete some of this here. Because maybe it's one of those things that, like, this is why people do, like, so many, oh, that's why some people do so many different layers. Okay, so then for the eye here. Oh, wait, I didn't draw the ear yet. Well, that's next, I guess. So here we're going to do like a schwa, and then a swoop, and then a swoop, and then a swoop. This eye looks kind of weird, but you know, we're going to give it a super bushy eye. Actually, we're going to do that. Okay. Okay, so in this circle part, that's like kind of, oh god, it's an ear conch. Okay, so I've never drawn an ear before. So it looks like it's like this. And then it's gonna be like a swoop. Then a little ball here. And then a swoop. Oh, that ear is so janky. That ear is so janky, y'all. Hell, that ear is janky as all fuck. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Right, you give some chonky lobes. And just to make my life easier, I'm gonna cover this in green just so it's a little less obvious, you know? Okay, so oh, for those of you curious, I'm gonna show you, right? So this is what I'm referencing. Oh. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There's just so much better way for me to do this. It's this. So, like, this is what I'm trying to replicate. Okay. Okay, so I got the eyebrows. Got the eyebrows, all that. So the next part in this drawing, what is like a hairline. So from here, you know what? Let's bring this a little bit lower. So from here, it looks like he goes like this. Nope. And then sideburn man. And then, so we're just gonna go like, and then he's just like, okay, oh, that's too crazy. Because he's doing hair, right? So it's like, and then like from ears, just like swoop. So let's just do like a quick like this, but then it's just like, okay, so then maybe I know what I should have done is probably just like put this all on a separate layer, but I did not do that. And am I regretting my choices? Yes. Yes, I am. Okay. So this guy's basically drawing Alfred Pennyworth from Batman. Okay, so he did that part, and then he also did the mustache, which is like a hood. And then the mouth is very peculiar to me. The mouth is very peculiar. Okay. Okay, so he also did the neck. So like the neck part is like the neck. Oh, now they're doing the age lines. Okay. Okay, so now let's. This is so much extra work. Okay. feel like, yeah, next time I try to follow a guide like this, just to get some practice, yeah, different layers. 100% different layers. Oh, the eyes. The eyes are so rough. Holy shit. Okay. But we'll continue just to see. Okay, so the head's drawn pretty much. Same with the neck. The neck is a bit thinner than I would like it. Or the chin is maybe a little bit like. I don't know. I don't know. So here's where they start drawing age lines, right? So you have. And then it's just like a here, and then like a here, and then. And then like a line here. And then there's like a here, a what there, and then a shoot, 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 and then a shoot. And then for the neck, it's like just a line. And then here, line. And then hoot. This mouth is criminal, I swear to God. Okay, so now he's just like drawing into here, right? So. So. But now we go like this. Just use the erase. I actually kind of like how that hair looks, to be honest with you. Okay, I actually kind of like that. The eyes, the whole face thing's kind of janky, but I like the hair. That looks nice, in my opinion. Okay, so that's gonna be some shadow. Okay. Let's see. So this is my Alfred Pennyworth. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like the hair part, like over here, I'm not mad at. I'm not mad. Because like in the thing, he's just like, oh yeah, just draw all of these different perspectives. Oh, here was the front view. That's the one I wanted to learn. So yeah, it's just like uh, draw a circle. Damn it. Okay, I'm okay with this one. What's so funny is that anyone who like has any art capability, I know like the polite thing is to be like, oh, you know, everyone starts somewhere, but like my toxic self is like, oh, well, they probably learned this from like an actual art teacher. Whereas the only thing I learned, not the only thing, like I remember something. I took an art class in high school. I took one art class. I should have taken painting, but I didn't, which pisses me off. Okay, so according to this, we okay. Okay. Like I know that everyone's like, "Oh, it just takes time and practice." And that's one of the reasons why like I'm not like super like stopping. But I'm like, I put time into it. How much time do you put into it? A month? Maybe like yeah, like a month? Like that's not enough time. Like, oh. Okay. So then it's like We're gonna snap off this part and snap off this part. That's different. Ah. Let's do that part. Okay. So he just makes this into like little ovals. Okay, so I did that, and then like it goes like this. Okay, this is already crooked, I can tell. So then where it says we are gonna go. That's rough, but whatever. Oh, what did I do? Okay, so I guess that's kind of right. Okay, so just like with the other one, because like I really want to do the face. Okay, so then it just continues down until like where the chin would be, right? And then we just bring this down. And then we bring this down. That's not right. Okay. So then we do the nose. So the nose is like. Ah, that nose. Okay, I'll just take that. Okay. Okay, I did that. So now it's like, okay, so now we gotta chisel out the jaw, so we gotta make him go like schwa. And then, like, we're gonna do it again by making it go blah. And then we're gonna do like a big frowny face. Cause like I've kind of lost interest in this. And we're gonna do like a this and a hoot and a shoot shoot. Yeah, that toe looks like a person. I just no, I don't know. I just can't. Because like supposedly the ears are supposed to be there. Oh god, you know what? No. No. I don't know. I'm starting to get really discouraged again. And since I now know what to expect with that. This is awful. You know what? I give up. I give up. I will save this though. Okay. Well, I don't know. It's times like this that make me think, oh well, I'll never be good at it because they're breaking it down super simply. But for some reason, I can't figure this shit out. But like, I also know logically, that's not the case. This is my so if you can't tell, because I don't know what else to do, this is like someone laying on a bed. Like this is a bed. I don't know. I don't know how to do beds. I don't know how to do anything really. They're looking at their phone, their little iPhone, and they're doom scrolling. And so like there's happiness, but it's turbulent. There's sadness, also turbulent, and then there's anger. So like the joys of doom scrolling. Please help. I don't know. Like, if I could be honest with anyone who cares, well, not anyone who cares. That's the wrong thing. Anyone who's still listening, it's just like I don't know. It's just like I don't know. It's just like I know in order to get better, it needs time and practice. And in order to get better, you need to fail. But my brain's like, oh, not perfect. Immediately, this equals failure. Therefore, I should stop. But I've spent money on this tablet, and there is a desire to learn how to like draw something. But like it's just one of those things where like I don't know, cuz like people say like, "Oh, when I do the Argus face and like it's just like little Argus face and he's like, "Oh, it's so good. It's so good." I'm like, "No, it's not. You're just lying to me because you care about me." Like I see other people who could do like super realistic realistic pictures and I'm like that's what I want. But I also know logically they weren't born doing that. I mean some people have that super amazing talent where they can do shit like that. But I know a lot of people they would go from like smiley face to face with ears and hairline and beard and then eyes. Like I don't know. I don't know. I know it's one of those things where I need to just push through. Hold on, let me get it. Push through the negative feelings, the negative thoughts. But like, I just sometimes I just feel like, why bother? Like, I don't know. And sometimes I worry that like just by mentioning this, it's just like, oh well, you're asking for people to like give you compliments. You're fishing for compliments. You're fishing for all of these things, and I'm like, no, I, I just it's just what I think sometimes. Like I have pictures in my head about what it would look like, but I can't draw it. Here's something I am going to try though. I am going to try to like, with my eyes closed, I'm going to try something. I wish I was better organically. Well, it's legible, so that's nice. But you know what? People don't need to see me do my pity party. That's just no one. That's not fun. It's not fun. I think I'll just stick to shape, like cartoonish shapes and everything, so I can build the muscle memory and get used to it and all that stuff. I don't know. And what's funny is that I know people who typically drew stuff like this, like in high school or something. They went through all of this, but they kept pushing through it because it was a fan project. But I selfishly want to be immediately amazing. Um, so like, if there's anyone out there that's just like, oh man, I'm not good at drawing, you might be better than me because this one I just tried following the image, which was not bad. It's not great. It's not terrible. But this one I tried. Like that one's just that looks like I don't know what the fuck that is. This is trash. Oh my god, so sad. Okay, but thank you for watching. I would like to thank everyone for hanging out. Silk Song went pretty well. I got frustrated, but I did make progress, which is good. But otherwise, I would like to thank everyone for hanging out with me, um, for however long or however short you did. I hope the rest of your day, your morning, your evening goes well, and I will see y'all the next time. Bye bye.